Today I am going to talk about reaction plan. Now, if you look at the standard IATF 16949, you will not find any separate clause with respect to this. But the requirement is so strong and so integral to the requirements that nothing can be done without the reaction plan. Say for example, these days the entire world is going through the crisis of coronavirus. Now, whatever actions that we are doing to safeguard ourselves is a reaction plan. In easy terms, a reaction plan is something that we do whenever any process fails. Now, our intent is always to ensure that the process should work properly, but maybe due to operator negligence, maybe due to some failure in the process or error proofing, we need to do a reaction. We need to do a reaction plan just to ensure that the process remains within the specification. These days of artificial intelligence, we are using a lot of AI to take care with respect to the reaction plan, especially in the autonomous vehicle, where many things are managed through AI so that in case of any failure or any safety issue, the reaction plan can work. If we talk about standard IATF 16949, there are many different requirements which are specified with respect to IATF. Especially I would like to highlight the 4 different clauses where the specific requirement is there with respect to reaction plan. The first one is clause number 4, which is about product safety. Then the next clause is about manufacturing process failures, which is clause number 9, that in case there is a failure, what needs to be done. The third one is clause number 8.5, that is about control plan, that we plan a particular process, in case it fails, what needs to be done. And lastly, in clause number 10, about error proofing, that in case error proofing fails, what will be the reaction plan to deal with it. So even though there are 4 specific clauses where the requirement of reaction plan is specified, but if you look at the standard, there will be more than 15 different places where the reaction plan is needed. To start with, product safety. Second, it could be about risk, what needs to be done to mitigate the risk. The next could be with respect to internal auditor competence. In case the internal auditors are not competent, what will be the reaction plan? Next could be with respect to calibration. In case the calibrated instrument is not fulfilling the guidelines, then what needs to be done to the product? Then another thing could be with respect to the manufacturing process. Then if we are doing a rework, repair, if we are segregating the product, what will be the reaction plan? Whenever a machine fails, whatever will be the reaction plan? In case the error proofing fails, what will be the reaction plans? When we are doing a process capability study and if it is not fulfilling to the guidelines, what will be the reaction plan? So you will find anywhere the reaction plan is required to take care about it. Let's take one example, that assume that something fails, what needs to be done. So there can be 5 different steps that we need to follow. The first one is to stop the process and see what is the procedure with respect to the reaction plan. The second could be that you call the supervisor, or in case the supervisor is not competent to handle the situation, escalate to the next person. The third one is to take short-term and long-term actions so that the problem should not repeat again. The fourth one is to see the effectiveness of whatever reaction plan that we have taken, the action that we have taken. And fifth and the last one is to intimate the customer if it is required. Now let's take the example of this pen. Now assume that the diameter required is 10 mm and the tolerance is plus minus 0.2 mm. So it is 10.2 to 10.4. Now in case the dimension is less than 10.2, assume it is 10.1, what needs to be done? So the first step will be, we need to stop the process. Say assume it is a machining process and we are doing the sampling inspection every 2 hours. So we'll stop the process and we'll see that what is the procedure to handle the situation. The second situation could be, or the second step would be, that we'll call the supervisor who is more informed about it or who has got better understanding how to deal with the situation. The third step will be, we need to quarantine the products that have been made in the last 2 hours. So assume that there were 100 pieces that were produced of this particular pen. So we need to segregate those pieces, we need to rework, we need to repair, or whatever action that we need to do, we have to take those actions with respect to those pieces. And then after that, we also need to see that whether we need to give any training to the operator, whether we need to reduce the sampling plan. Say for example, earlier we were doing it every 2 hours. Do we need to do it every 1 hour? So all these actions we need to see and we need to take. Then we also need to record that when this problem came, what action we have taken, and after that action has been taken, have we taken one more sample to verify that now whether it is fulfilling to the requirement or not? And we need to record that also. And in case if that particular specification is any legal requirement or any safety related requirement, whether there is any customer requirement to communicate to the customer so that customer is aware that what is the problem and what action has been taken. So in summary, let me repeat again, reaction plan is something that we are taking in case there is a problem and we do something to mitigate that particular problem. In case you want to know more about it, you can go to the below link and you can see more about it. In case you want to know continuously about the YouTube channel where I am sending these videos, you can also subscribe to it. Bye-bye.